If you just give me a couple minutes of your time, I will literally show you how you can speedrun building an aesthetic physique for this year's summer. And the advice that I'm gonna give you, I literally used myself. I've been doing this for over 9.5 years now. This was my starting point. As you can see, I was chubby, then I lost some weight, I was skinny, and I was very insecure, man. I was very shy. I literally wore a jacket in the summertime when it was literally boiling hot, just because I didn't want people to see my stomach. Like, as you can see this jacket, right? And then I just became fucking sexy as fuck, right? I became a male model, built an aesthetic physique, big arms, all this good stuff, as you can see, right? So I've had a complete transformation. And this is the thing, dude. I did all of this without no hacks, with a really bad starting point, so I didn't have any unfair advantages when it comes to my physique. Listen, I'm beautiful, I'm amazing, I'm smart, all this shit, right? God made me literally perfect. Besides, he gave me fucking terrible genetics for physique, because if I had everything, then it would just be unfair for other dudes, right? It would just be game over for everyone else. So God was like, okay, I have to make this motherfucker, like, I have to give him something bad about him so that other dudes at least have a little bit of a chance. And that's what literally happened. So he gave me bad genetics for fitness. And this is the thing, even with a bad starting point, I was able to achieve this transformation. Pretty fucking good, right? And you probably have better genetics than me. You probably have at least average genetics, because most human beings have average genetics. So you're literally starting off with a better starting point than me. Is that not motivating? If I was in your position, I would be like, fuck yeah, this is a great starting point to be at. I'm telling you, just listen to this advice, and if you implement it, I guarantee you that you will look so much better when it comes to your physique in the summertime. Now, what I'm going to talk about, it's for people who have excess body fat that they have to lose, excess weight, not for those who are skinny and need to bulk up. So let's get right into it. The first thing that you have to do is gather data, okay? Weigh yourself every single morning after using the bathroom, after taking a piss, all this shit. No pun intended, by the way. Weigh yourself before you drink any water or eat any food. Literally step on a weight scale. If you don't have one, get one, and just write down somewhere how much you weighed for that day. And then also, you want to be writing down literally every single food that you eat. This approach that I'm going to tell you about, it doesn't require you to count calories or to weigh your food or anything like that. All you do, you weigh yourself in the morning for 14 days straight. Now, of course, we want to speed run this thing, right? So you don't have to do 14 days necessarily. I would really recommend it, but you can go as low as 7 days, for example. You don't want to do it less, because then you won't have as accurate of data, right? And we want to have as much data as possible, and for that data to actually be accurate. And you simply write down everything that you eat. No counting calories, no weighing your food. Just literally write down everything that you eat. I still do this, by the way, after 9.5 years. So think about it. This is very important. So this is literally for the diet part. And then what you do after 7 to 14 days, you simply look at what your weight has been for the past 14 days, right? Or for the past 7 days. If it stayed roughly the same, then the amount of food that you ate put you at maintenance calories. And what you do is you simply start removing some of the food that you eat, or you start adding in some activity, or you do a combination of both, preferably both, because it's going to be the most sustainable, the easiest. But that's literally all you do. And you don't want to reduce protein, you want to reduce carbs and or fats, because protein is needed for satiation so that you're not hungry, and also so that you can build muscle in this process, right? And that's literally all you have to do for the diet part. Obviously, make sure that you're eating relatively healthy, but also don't be afraid to incorporate your favorite junk food as well. I still do this, by the way, to this very day. And then the second part is training. All you have to do, dude, is just train 3 to 5 days per week. Literally, that's it. 3 to 5. You don't need more than that. I would actually go as far as to say 5 days a week is the max that you would ever want to train. 3 to 4 is more realistic and more ideal, but the highest I would go is 5. Make sure that you're training every body part at least once a week. Now, optimal, it's twice a week, right? To train every body part, but as long as you train hard, you can get away with 1 time a week. Now, if you're a complete beginner, you don't have to train hard, just learn proper form, learn how to do the exercises, make sure that, you know how to do the exercise properly. But if you're not a complete beginner, you need to train harder. And I'm telling you right now, if you train just a body part 1 time a week, but you train it hard with enough intensity, like, you will grow. You don't even need that much volume. I would actually advise you to do lower volume. That's literally all you have to do. Do anywhere from like 6 to 12 or at the most 15 sets per body part per week. I would actually go with the lower end of the spectrum and just make sure that those sets are very intense, because that is what makes them effective. It's way better to train less with less volume but with more intensity than to train for a long time with more sets but not make those sets effective and intense, right? So that's all you have to do for the training part. It's literally this straightforward and this simple. This is what you do for the diet part, and this is what you do for the training part. And step number 3 is the most important of all. Just fucking stick to shit. Stick to this plan. In just a couple minutes, I literally gave you everything that you need. Just do these 2 things, the diet part, the training part, and you'll be good to go. And just stick to it. Be consistent. Okay? And I'm telling you, by the time summer rolls around, which is in a couple months, you will be proud of yourself that you followed this plan. This is literally all you have to do. Alright? Hopefully this was helpful. Watch this video next, and I'll see you there. Bye-bye. Love you lots. Mwah.